Hello, friends. I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. And I want you to know that the title of this video is a lie. I don't actually hate shopping. It was inspired by a comment that Fearsome Warrior left on yesterday's video about camping, or was that yesterday? I don't remember. They left a comment saying, "I love camping, but I also love shopping." It's a difficult balance. I don't hate shopping. I don't hate the act of shopping. I hate spending money. Um, we've talked about this before, but I really have been. I thought about it a lot this week for a particular reason. Em and I are getting married soon. I don't want to say when, because it'd be like, hey, we're emptying the house and whatever. But it's a destination wedding. We're going to Tulum, Mexico to get married. And it's going to be a really nice time. The kids are going with us. Um, it'll be fantastic. So part of that is the M's family is coming too. You know, it's going to be an event, and everybody needs to get stuff together. At least that's the expectations of everybody else. Is that, oh, what are you going to wear? What are you going to pack? You need to go buy new clothes, and so we went shopping for her brother and myself this past week, and it was an adventure. But for me, I have spent from about 27 to 40, not 27, maybe 28 to 43. Yeah, 42. Let's say 28 to 42. No, 43. 15. I spent 15 years of my life in like poverty. In like, we don't have enough to pay the bills this month, and we're going to try to catch up next month, over and over and over again for 15 years. It was rough. It was really rough. We were, begging our parents for money. We were doing whatever we could to make extra. I was trying my damnedest to be a game designer, be a graphic designer, to do anything I could do to supplement my income. And that put a lot of strain on the kids. It put a lot of strain on my relationships. Um, and it was terrifying. It was very terrifying. And uh, we went through, we ended up having to go through credit counseling to get ourselves out of debt. Um, that was a 4.5 year process to pay all that off. And ever since then, I have like a just terror when it comes to spending money. You know, buying these things were $80. It was like 3, 4, 5 days making the decision to say, okay, I'm going to do it. And I still felt like I felt literally nauseous when I bought them. Um, Ultimately, the $80, it's fine. But in my head, that's $80 I could have put into savings. That's $80 I could have put into travel fund. That's $80 I could give into my kid. Like, there's still some sort of guilt associated with shopping for me. So going shopping for this wedding adventure, just I don't get it. Like, it's just a resort vacation. Like, why can't I just wear the clothes I have? Why do I have to go buy special things? Granted, for the wedding, yeah, but in even that, like the pants that we found pants for me that are going to be beautiful pants to wear for the wedding. We're not going to get super fancy dressed up, but me and Em are going to dress up. Uh, they're like $50, and in my head, that's like I'm going to spend $50 on a pair of pants I'm going to wear one time. Like, I don't foresee myself ever needing these pants again for the rest of my life. I have a suit. I don't need pants. Like, so why? Like, it just seems, I don't know. It seems so wrong for me to spend money. Um, and it takes me a very long time to decide to. A very long time. I mentioned in some Discord channels this week, I've been thinking about getting a Soda Stream. Not because it's a cool thing or that need to cut soda out of my life or whatever. I don't drink soda. I don't. I never really have. I can't say I just, it's never been a thing in my life. An occasional Coke Zero or whatever. But I do drink a lot of seltzer water. But by a lot, I mean I drink a can a day. Sometimes two. And so I thought, would it be the right thing? Like the Soda Stream can technically make soda water cheaper than I can purchase it. Not cheap enough to make it worthwhile, but it can. It would eventually, I would save $100 a year or something. But I'm also not throwing away a ton of plastic lined aluminum cans. Like that would be a big thing. Or when I go to the stores, I prefer Polar brand, but I often can't find the Polar Lime. I prefer lime. I basically only drink lime soda water. I often can't find it, and I have to settle for LaCroix or Bubbly and they're not good. They're not nearly as good as the Polar. So I thought, well, maybe I could just get a bottle of lime juice and make my own at home. But it's $100. The electric one's $120. Like I hit the button and I've got soda water. It's $120. I could easily go buy it right now. It's not even remotely an issue. Like it would not make an impact on anything that I'm doing, anything that my kids are doing. It's $100. I have plenty of $100 right now to go just buy if I wanted to go buy the thing. This has actually been like a month-long thing. I'm thinking about it. I actually just took it off of my Amazon wish list because I almost went and bought one. It was on my Amazon wish list for a while so that M's family might see it this Christmas or something like that. But it's just like the thought of spending that $100 on a freaking thing to carbonate water just sounds ridiculous to me. And it makes me freeze up, and I don't want to do it. It makes me feel disgusting and gross, and like I'm being selfish, and I don't like it. So it's not that I hate shopping. I just don't like spending money, especially when, in my opinion, again, like this trip thing, it's my opinion that I don't need new clothes. Like I have cargo shorts, I have Hawaiian shirts, I have t-shirts. Like why do I need anything more than that to go to a tropic resort? Well, you might need to go out to, the thought was, well, what if we want to go to one of the fancier restaurants that requires, certain, I'll just go to the resort store and pick out a shirt. Like, I don't. But I get it. What I do, when I said I don't, it's not that I hate shopping. I actually really enjoy shopping with Em because she gets really excited about stuff. She gets super excited about stuff. Like she's that person who will be walking through the store and see something, go, oh my God, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen, and get really excited about it. And she'll buy things just on a whim because it's like, that's really awesome, I want that. I never do that. I will see stuff and I will go, oh, that's really cool, and I'll pick it up and go, I'm not spending my money on it, because I don't need another thing in my house, or I have no reason to use this thing. But watching her, I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite things to do. When we go, we usually take the kids to the mall or Target, or we shop pretty regularly, and I just really enjoy. All three of them do that, and it's really fun to watch for me. I don't know why. I really enjoy that aspect of shopping, and I also don't mind grocery. I actually really enjoy grocery shopping. I do the grocery shopping. I do the cooking, so I do the grocery shopping generally. Em helps. She'll go with me, or she actually went grocery shopping last week, which was amazing. Like I never expected that. But I enjoy the wander through and picking out ingredients and what I'm going to make this week, and yeah. So Fearsome Warrior, thank you for the comment. I don't necessarily identify with it, but I do identify with. I want to do a thing, but first I have to get all the stuff together. Like, I do identify with, I don't want to start something until I have the equipment or the tools to do the thing. That is a problem that I've always faced. Instead of just trying with what I have, I will just, nope, I can't do it until I've purchased all the things and I have it here ready to go. That I identify with. I don't know if that's what you meant, but yeah. So again, thank you for the comments, everybody. I hope you got something exciting going on this weekend. I am going to stay with my dad this weekend because my mom is going to have a little Mother's Day with my sister. So me and Dad are going to spend some time together. We're probably going to come here and work on the workbench quite a bit, stuff like that. And of course, Tears of the Kingdom comes out, so I'll be playing that all weekend. What do you got going on? Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again on Monday. Today's word you should know sound smart is rancor. It is a noun meaning conflict between individuals or groups, usually resulting from disagreement over an action or issue, and accompanied by ill will, bad feelings, and an escalation of the dispute over time. They no longer assume responsibility, as beat cops used to, for averting rancor between antagonistic neighbors. Harlan Ellison, an American author. Rancor. R-A-N-C-O-R. Also, Rancor is the name of the beast that Luke fights below Jabba the Hutt's palace.